There's a new Pixel in town, but the real question is whether the Pixel 10 Pro is actually worth your money this year or if Google is just playing it safe again. On the surface, it looks very familiar, but once you start using it, a few important details begin to stand out. The Pixel 10 Pro is designed to deliver a flagship experience in a more compact form compared to the larger Pro XL model. And right away, if you've seen last year's version, this one won't feel very different. The overall design stays nearly identical, with the signature visor-style camera bar across the back, a flat glass panel protected by Gorilla Glass Victus 2, and a glossy aluminum frame that feels premium in the hand. Even though it's smaller than the XL version, it's not exactly light, weighing in at around 207 grams. The Pro model also keeps its slightly more premium finish, with frosted glass back paired with a glossy frame, giving it a distinct look compared to the standard Pixel. And of course, you still get IP68 protection against dust and water, so durability is not a concern here. Moving to the front, the display is another area where things feel familiar, but still very impressive. You're getting a 6.3-inch LTPO OLED panel with a 120 Hz refresh rate. It's sharp, smooth, and extremely bright. In manual brightness, it reaches around 1400 nits, and in auto mode, it can boost up to 2350 nits, making it very easy to use even under direct sunlight. The colors are vibrant, contrast is strong, and HDR10+ support makes videos look fantastic. The adaptive refresh rate can scale all the way from 1 Hz to 120 Hz, depending on what you're doing, helping balance smoothness and efficiency. The stereo speakers also perform well, offering loud and clear sound with a decent amount of bass. For unlocking the device, there's an ultrasonic fingerprint scanner under the display, and it works quickly and reliably in everyday use. On the software side, the Pixel 10 Pro runs Android 16 out of the box, delivering that clean and smooth experience that Pixel phones are known for. Animations feel more fluid this time around, thanks to the updated Material 3 expressive design. There are also some new features in the notification shade, including a live updates section that shows real-time information like delivery tracking, navigation, or timers. Notifications are also better organized, making the interface feel less cluttered. Artificial intelligence continues to be a major focus. Features like Magic Queue allow the phone to pull relevant information from across your apps, messages, and emails, and surface it when you need it. For example, if someone asks you for a meeting location, the phone can automatically bring up the address without you having to search for it. There's also AI assistance built into the camera, helping guide you to capture better shots, along with a photo editing tool where you can simply describe what you want to change, and the phone attempts to handle it automatically. On top of all that, Google is promising 7 years of software support, which is still one of the best in the industry. Powering the device is the new Tensor G5 chipset designed by Google, with a strong focus on AI and image processing. In everyday use, the phone feels smooth and responsive, with no major slowdowns during normal tasks. However, when it comes to raw performance, it doesn't quite match other flagship devices running the latest Snapdragon or Dimensity processors. It's not slow by any means, but it's not leading the performance charts either. Under heavy workloads, the phone can also throttle, reducing performance during extended use. Battery life is another area that may disappoint some users. Even though the battery capacity has slightly increased to 4,870 milliamps, the overall endurance is actually lower compared to the previous model. In typical usage tests, it falls below average for a modern flagship. Charging speeds don't help much either. With 30-watt wired charging, it takes about an hour and 40 minutes to fully charge the device, which feels slow compared to many competitors. Wireless charging has improved, now supporting Qi 2 and compatibility with MagSafe style accessories, but reverse wireless charging has been removed. When it comes to cameras, the hardware remains mostly unchanged. You still get a 50-megapixel main camera along with a 48-megapixel ultra-wide and a 48-megapixel 5x telephoto lens. In daylight, the main camera delivers very good results with strong contrast and vibrant colors that Pixel phones are known for. Photos of people look especially good, with natural skin tones, although there can be some slight smoothing of fine details. Zoom performance is decent, with the 5x telephoto producing good images, though not the sharpest in its class. Beyond that, digital zoom quality starts to drop. Low-light performance is solid, offering good colors and dynamic range, but it doesn't quite stand out as the best anymore. The ultra-wide camera is reliable, delivering consistent colors, though images can appear a bit softer, especially in darker areas. Selfies, however, are a strong point, with sharp detail, wide framing, and excellent dynamic range. For video, the Pixel 10 Pro supports recording at up to 4K resolution at 60 frames per second across all cameras. The main camera produces sharp and vibrant footage with reliable colors. Stabilization works well overall, though there can be slight jitter when walking. In the end, the Pixel 10 Pro delivers a polished and reliable flagship experience with excellent software, a great display, and strong cameras. However, the lack of major upgrades, combined with weaker battery life and slower charging, makes it harder to stand out against the competition this year.